You could dovetail easily from Amazon to this, because before there was Amazon or Walmart, Sears was the go-to American icon brand, founded in 1893 with its classic black and white catalogs. The retail giant literally had you covered from the cradle to the grave. Sears even sold gravestones. The catalog's page count jumped to 322 at its height and included everything from sewing machines to sports equipment. But in recent years, the once all-powerful retailer has fallen on very hard times, unable to keep up with the changing marketplace. Fewer than 400 outlet stores remaining nationwide, and with news today that the retailer is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, we want to get Fox Business's Jeff Flock, who's at the former Sears. Well, he called it a tower. I can only imagine, Jeff, in Chicago it was a tower back then. But he's also got Oppenheimer retail analyst Brian Nagel in studio with us. He covers the hardliner, retail, and e-commerce sectors extensively. But, Jeff, to you first. I was reading that, the Sears used to be an innovator. They created the Discover card. They created Allstate Insurance. And now it's sad to see the giant fall.
They innovated for years. This is where they were headquartered until 1973 when they built the new Sears Tower. Picture a distribution center that went not just here in the tower. You see the discolored brick there? That actually is a building that was torn down that took up this entire block. It's where the catalog was printed. It's where all of the merchandise was distributed from. And I tell you, Eddie Lampert thought there was value here. But I quote him today when he said, admitting over the past several years, we have worked hard to transform our business and unlock the value of our assets. And while we've made progress, the plan is yet to deliver on the results we have desired. Indeed, revenue down 73% over the course of the past 10 years. It was 10 years ago was the last year Sears made a profit. $65 million of a profit in Q2 of 2008. This year, they lost $500 million in Q2. Not pretty, Liz.
No, and nor is the stock, which is now 32 cents right now. I think earlier it was 31 cents. And what I found interesting, Brian, is that obviously it used to dominate retail, but it hasn't turned a profit since 2011. The market cap today, $32 million, and Eddie Lampert bought it for $11 billion. That's a disaster. But let's look forward here. Which retailers are moving to fill the void, to backfill this space that Sears perhaps leaves?
Well, look, there's a lot of retailers out there that are set to do this. And I tend to think mostly it's in the home improvement space, Home Depot and Lowe's, picking up appliance share. In the auto parts space, companies like AutoZone and O'Reilly, some of the business that Sears leaving behind there, and then many others too. Best Buy, potentially in consumer electronics. But what I would say, as we all look at Sears today in the commentary, this is a long time in coming. This is a chain that I followed retail now for 20-something years, and we've all been talking about the struggles at Sears for a very long time. Mm-hmm. It's frankly surprising to me that it's taken this long.
Do you blame Amazon? It's so easy to blame Amazon. And I remember when Eddie Lampert blamed the media. Jeff, you were there at a shareholder meeting where he said some very negative things about the media and blamed us, the collective business news media.
Well, curiously enough, the president himself today, and Steve Mnuchin, until 2 years ago when he became Secretary of the Treasury, was on the Sears board. The president today said, obviously, this company has been mismanaged for a long time. And it's been, Eddie Lampert, who has been running this company since 2005. That's 13 years. So, you take that for what it's worth. I think it's quite true.
Brian, is this Amazon's fault? And does it really even matter anymore?
Amazon's a piece of it. I think, in a certain way, Amazon may have been the nail in the coffin for Sears. But, look, Sears has struggled for a long time. And if you're looking back, and I think, if there's any lesson, so to say, for the retailers that are still out there, is one thing that really doomed, in my mind, Sears was just a massive lack of investment in their stores. And what you're seeing today, and which really encourages me with retail, is a lot of these really high-quality traditional companies have started to invest significantly back in their company and their stores to compete better with Amazon. So, yes, Amazon was a factor. There's a lot of factors, and that may have been the last one.
You worried about September retail sales? They came in and they missed. They came in a gain of 0.1%, Brian. The expectation was 0.6%. There's that issue. Is the customer slowing down? What are you seeing?
No, look, I was digging through, before I came to your studio today, I was digging through the retail sales report, and I think it's fine. I think, look at, the key, I think, with the retail sales report, to understand retail sales, is that the month of September can be choppy. It's when the weather starts to turn. It's when back to school. So you have oftentimes you have some dislocation, so to say, in spending. But I think the underlying trends there are quite good.
Jeff Locke, would you be surprised if I told you some people think Shake Shack may take over some of these Sears locations? That's been talked about.
Well, that's been the value. Talking about unlocking the value, some people think Lampert has unlocked a lot of the value by selling a lot of the real estate to himself and to the company that he controls. And there's more real estate out there that has value still to this day. And yeah, Shake Shack is as good as the next guy. But a lot of these buildings are huge. I mean, not only the building you see there, that one over there, that was their administrative building. And these stores are huge, so they need a lot of Shake Shacks.
Americans love the custard and the burgers. Good luck. Thank you very much. Jeff Locke, Brian Nagel, thanks for joining us on Sears. Yeah, we're watching that one slowly die a death here.